morning, good morning, good morning. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. My name is Tony. I am Tony the Makeup Lover, and I love eyeshadow. Like, really, really love eyeshadow. Like every color in the book. So if that's something that you're interested in, different looks with sometimes different palettes, then stick around. And we create chaos and creativity on this channel because something happens every day. I drop something, something goes wrong. Anyway, so grab your coffee. I'm drinking mine in my little purse cup. This cup is found on the Grown People ice cream truck, which is called AKA Amazon. It also comes, for those of you that have not been here before, it comes with a saucer that's like a purse and a little bitty spoon. So every day after I finish filming, I wash my little cup, I bring it back in here and I put it back in this room because that's not to be used any other time. And if somebody's visiting, I don't want them to use my cup. I'm just saying. Because if it gets broken, I break it. I break enough stuff on my own. So today I'm going to be using the color Raine Queen Bee palette. We're coming into fall. We're getting into those fall vibes. And this is the color story. And I'm going to take, because of course I have to be extra and I have to do some extra stuff, I'm going to use this little Garfield palette that's from Glamlite. As you can see, I am a collector. I love Glamlite makeup. These are the PR boxes, but love their formula. So we're going to get started, and let's see what color I'm going to start with first. I've already primed my eyes. I primed them with my Makeup Revolution Ultimate Eye Base Primer in the color Dark. I received this in PR. Most of the time, if I mention something that's from Makeup Revolution, a lot of times I received it in PR, back when I was doing PR with them. So, I'm going to start with this light yellow color, only because I want to set that powder because I did not set it. So this is a Give Me Glow brush. And you can see I already used yellow on it, so I'm just going to use it again. I haven't washed them. This is a Give Me Glow brush number 929. Let me put these little plastic pieces back here for I not know where they are. Oh, you like my little incense thing? Look at her. Not that I condone smoking, but I just thought it was cute because she's extra. I'm extra. We can be extra together. But it's an incense burner, and it was a little bit of smoke coming out of her mouth, and yeah, extraness. So let's start by patting this yellow color on. I'm not going to do it really deep into the yellow. I just need enough to set this up here, and that you can tell that it's a little bit of color. It turned more yellow than I thought. It oxidizes. So, we're going to roll with it. My intention was really not to be that dark on that. But it's not too bad. Okay, now that that's laid down, I'm going to go into, if you hear me wiping this off, I use a Sigma switch, and this helps wipe the color off, transfers onto this little rubber thing, so that you can basically use the same brush in between, and the color doesn't transfer, see? Okay, now that that's out the way, I'm going to go into I'm going to go into this color right here. Oh, that first color that I used was called Pollen in Love. And this little color is called Donut Please. I'm going to also use a brush that I was using previously. It's a Give Me Glow brush. It is in the number G415. The brushes are $1 on her site right now, which is what I paid for them. I'm going to bring that in right up under that yellow in the crease. Right above where your eye socket. See my eye socket? Bringing it right above that. This is making this a little grungy looking. That was not the look I was going for, but that's what happened. See, what had happened was and as I always say, it's makeup. It washes off. So you can either roll with what you get, or you can wash it off and start all over. I'm not washing this off. I'm just going to pile some more color on top of it. Until I get it the way that I want it. Okay. Now I'm going to go into this. I'm going to go into this kind of a orangey color right here, and that color is called Behave, B-E-E, Have, H-A-V-E. So you get the pun. Behave. Gonna go right back on top of that brown. Okay, let's talk about body dysphobia or dysphobia. I forgot how you say it. I think it's dysphoria, body dysphoria. So, with me losing weight, like I said, I've lost 54 pounds. Now, when I first started losing weight, I didn't like the way that my face looked. My face has always been round and chubby all my life. So, a couple of times when I would lose weight, truthfully, I would kind of purposely gain it back because I didn't like the way that my face looked, because I thought I looked funny and like I was sick, and I just didn't like the way that my face looked. But I was killing myself at the same time, trying to keep my face fat, but my body was fat too. I guess I shouldn't say fat. Some people don't like the word. Chunky. Thick. Any way you put it, I was overweight. So let's say that. And then I had to lose weight for health reasons. So that means you have to embrace all of who you are. Your face, your body, everything. Because it all does change when you lose weight. So it took me a while to get used to looking at my face being smaller. And then finally, one day I was like, listen, either your face is going to be smaller and you're going to live for as long as you can, or your face is going to be fat and you're going to end up dying because you're going to be sick. So smaller face. I just had to make up my mind to get some act right. Okay, I have on this big colorful moo. And the next color I'm going to go into, I'm going to do burgundy. I think I'm going to go into this burgundy-ish color. It's right here. And the name of that is called Mondays. I should have used this yesterday because yesterday was a Monday. I'm going to use the same brush that I was already using. I like my outer corner to be dark, so that's why I always come back with a darker shade. And I have this tape here because I like a sharper line. If you don't like your lines as sharp, you don't have to put the tape there, and you can blow it all the way out. It's a pretty look. Okay, I'm going to go back and bring that orange color back in a little bit. Can you see my getup is kind of a sunsetty look? That's kind of what I'm trying to do to a certain degree. I think that's good. I like that. Now let me get a really smaller brush. I'm going to go back into, no, I'm not. Let me put these shimmers on first. I'm going to use my Jcat All About That Base Primer, glitter primer for the shimmies, aka shimmers. And hold on because of my phones. Never mind. It says spam risk, so I'm not going to answer that. Calling my phone. Okay. I mean, as soon as you get a phone number, because that phone number I don't even give out to people. So I guess as soon as you get a phone number, the number just becomes available to everybody that want to try to scam you and call. Because don't nobody call me on that line because there's only a couple of people that have that number. That's why when it rings and I have the phone do the announcement so I know who it is. Because, again, there's only a couple of people that have that number. That number is definitely on a need-to-know basis. And a spam risk is not a need-to-know. I forgot to get out my baby wipe. Yeah, I just keep the same little baby wipe case just forever. I put a new pack of baby wipes in here. And I use baby wipes because they're cheaper than makeup wipes, especially when I'm just wiping the stuff off my fingers when I'm doing makeup. Okay, shimmies. First shimmer I'm going to go into is going to be this color, which is called Teddy Bear. This is from the Glamlite Garfield palette. And look how much still off on my fingers. Enough to do both eyes, and you see it's still full coverage. And I still got some on my finger. When I tell you their formula is good, you can see. And it stains. My finger stain. Okay, next color I'm going to go into, I'm going back into this Queen Bee palette, and I'm going to use this color, which is called Unbelievable. That looks like this. You'll see, oftentimes I will mix different palettes to create what I call my perfect look. Her stuff is very pigmented too. You see, I use it over here and still have some to put over here. That's one thing I love about an indie brand. Their shimmies, can't buy this in the store. Like going to the regular store to get eyeshadow. These are independently owned companies, and they can do the shimmers as shimmy as they want to. Okay, now that that's down, I'm going to get my Milani Make It Last spray. I almost dropped the top to it. Told you. Clumsy. I'm going to get a brush for this next step because I'm going to go into that inner corner, and I want to use my rougher. Okay, I'm going to use my rougher brush. This is a rougher 02. I'm going to go into this color, which, as you can see it has a shift to it. I don't know if you can see it in the mirror, but it has a shift to it. Well, if you can't see it in the mirror, you see it when I put it on. It's kind of green, yellow. I'm going to spray this so that it doesn't get everywhere, because I got a feeling that this is one that will go crazy if you let it. See, it has a green, gold hue to it. It gives it that extraness. Like I needed extraness, but that's what it gives it. See, when I turn my eye, you see that shifty? See that shift? This look almost make me want to go outside. Like outside into the world. Like go someplace other than to the front to work. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm getting ready for work. I work at home. But working from home does not mean that you don't have to fix yourself up, especially because who knows, you may one time have a video call. So guess what? When we do video calls, I am camera ready. You would not have me on camera looking crazy. But somebody on the other end to take a picture, be like, how crazy she looking. Oh, no, 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 no. Plus I got all this makeup. I'm going to use it. Okay, I'm going to take the same little brush. I'm going back into that Unbelievable color. This color. I'm going to add a little bit more of that to blend these two together. And then blend it over into that darker one. See the intensity level? Amped up. Amped up. Amped up. This is how you take your eyeshadows to the next level. Okay, now I'm going to go back into that Garfield palette, get a little bit of that darker one on the edge. I'm wiping my brush off on this because this was wet. So I'm wiping it off on this baby white. Going back into that teddy bear color. You know, I put a little bit too much on this brush. I think I'm going to get a little bit of fallout. I'm going to tap it on. Maybe I won't get any. Okay. It didn't do too bad. It's a little chunky. Baby, my shimmies are shimmying. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Shimmering. Okay. That's going to be enough for the shimmers. I'm going to come back with a pencil brush now. See, that's staying in my brush. That's why I didn't want to use this rougher. These brushes are expensive. I only have 4 of them because they are expensive. See? Between the baby wipe and the switch, basically takes the color off. See? Whoever invented that, that was smart. That was cool. Okay, I'm going to go. I was going to use this brush, but this is going to be a little bit too big. I need a smaller brush. Hold on. I need to get a pencil brush. First, let me go back in with this yellow with no additional product on it. That first yellow that I used, Pollen and Love. Just going to lightly tap that in there. Make sure that that outer edge is blended out. Ignore my eyebrows. I'm letting them grow out because I had cut them too thin. So that, ooh, they look a little crazy, especially that one right here. That really look a little crazy. Bring that up a little bit. Okay, now let me get my pencil brush and do what I was getting ready to do. Where is my pencil? Here it is. This is a little detail brush. This is a Give Me Glow number 1012. And I'm going back into that Behave color. This color. so that I can define this area. And the last thing I'm going to do is add a little bit more of that burgundy back into the outer corner, and that's going to be the eye look. I'm going to go off camera and finish the rest of my face. Blend that into that darker color. Okay, I'm going to go off camera, do the remainder part of my face. Let me spray these eyes. So that can be setting into place. I'm doing this with my eyes closed, so when it dries, hopefully it won't crease during the day when you're wearing it. And I sprayed too much spray. So, there you go on that. Okay, now I am going to pop off camera, do the remainder of my face, and I will be back in just a moment. Okay, I am back, and this is the look. Let me tell you what I used on the rest of my face. So, for face primer, I use Essence Jelly Grip Primer. Now, when I list these products, I am not trying to get you to go out and buy anything. I'm just letting you know what I use for my look. It's up to you if you go out and buy it. I used, for foundation, I use CoverGirl Healthy Elixir in the shade Golden Tan. For powders, I use my One Size powders, Sweet Honey and Ultra Pink. Bronzer, I use NYX Buttermilk Bronzer in the shade Do Butter. Contour stick is Julius Place in the color Namibia. Under eye color corrector is by Hard Candy. This tube is almost empty. I'm going to have to buy some more. Lipstick and lip gloss, I use Give Me Glow All That's Apricot. These are $1 on the site. At least they were the last time I checked. Lip liner, I use my basic Colourpop brown pencil that's no longer available, and I don't know the name of it. Don't know the color. Eyeliner. I use this green eyeliner. It is, I don't know if you can see it. It'll be in the description box. It's Haitian. It came from Amazon. Came in a set with a bunch of them in there. I think it was like $10 or something like that. It wasn't that expensive. Mascara, I use Essence Lash Princess Mascara because I was too lazy to put on eyelashes. Eyeliner is LA Colors Liquid Eyeliner in your basic brown. Blush. Blush is a combination of different things. So, Julius Place Serafina has this peachy color to it. Glamlite from the Garfield palette. Hard Candy in the color Bang. And again, the palette's Queen Bee from color Raine. And Glamlite Garfield. I'm not sure if I said this, but Makeup Revolution Ultimate Base in the color dark, and Jcat, all about that base glitter. So those are the products, and this is the look. So you guys have a blessed day. Thank you for stopping by. If you liked it, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. At any rate, please hit the subscribe and the notification button so that you'll know the next time that I post a video. And you guys have a great day. Be blessed. And as per usual, toodles.